Chef Kendall TV. Today, we're talking about things that affect us in our community. I have a very special guest here who is a professional in this area. Her name is Tajla Lockhart. Come on in, Tajla. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. So, my sister, Tajla also sits on the board of education.
Yes.
And Taj, why don't you tell everybody like what you do and, on the board and, how you affecting our community with children.
Oh, wow. I hope I'm doing a great job. I actually make it my responsibility to visit at least no less than 2 schools a week to build relationships with the teachers, the students, and the staff in the buildings, to just get an understanding of what the needs are. I don't think it's possible to do the job that I do without being involved and visible within the community. My biggest role is educating the community on how the system works. So that's been my journey, my first year in office.
Wow.
I've been getting great feedback because a lot of people just didn't know.
Wow.
So that's been good to know that I've been helpful in educating and understanding the process, because a lot of people want to jump to the top to get their problems fixed. But unfortunately, there's a process to it, and I want to be fair in that process. Allow them to try to fix the problem first before you come to us. And it's been a pretty cool journey. Stressful at times, but it's been a pretty cool journey.
Yeah. What are the plans of the board to approaching these teachers that are touching these children?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I can only speak on my behalf. I don't speak for the whole board. Some of the greatest challenges is that there's turnover. And in the turnover process, it's hard to understand, a person overall. I have that experience from my background of being in HR and running hotels. We can know as much as we can know about a person, but when their lives shift at different times and different seasons, things happen.
Yeah.
And they don't know how they're going to respond.
Yeah.
But we take our chances in doing our background checks and doing what we could do. But unfortunately, I think every system, this is a nationwide issue.
Yeah.
This is not a county issue. So I think everybody's doing the best that they can do with what they have to work with. But mental health is a challenge across the country. So I think that's our first thing that we need to really get serious about is mental health.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. That is huge, and it's very very difficult even for me as a business owner to come across those people and not get them the proper help that they need, because these individuals need help. Because anyone who's touching children is a sick individual.
Yeah, but it's greater than just touching children. Now they're snatching, taking them away from us and hurting them in different ways. So it's not just in the school system; it's in our community. Our community need to be more aware. And I'm just an advocate of the village. We grew up in the village.
Yeah.
So, but the unfortunate part is we have to teach the kids these days in the community these days of what the village is. We talk about it, but they don't understand what village is.
Yeah.
So we have to bring it back so they can understand that that's what they need. If we're not showing them what the village is about, they don't understand, so they don't get the support that they need from the community. So we want to blame each side, but each side needs to come together and work together. That's going to be the key.
I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention that the things that this young lady is doing is some great things. You have to follow her. I mean, she's in the right position. She's definitely for the voice of the underdog.
Yeah.
Taj, how do they follow you? How do people follow you on social media and all of those things? You might want to give that to them so that people know how to track you, how to know like the great things that you're doing in our community.
It's been interesting. People been following me without finding me, without me telling them. It's been a great journey. But you can follow me on Tajla Battle Lockhart, social media, Facebook, Taj Consulting, and I have Phenomenal Young Women is my nonprofit. So those three places you can find me anywhere on social media.
But let's back up on this phenomenal woman thing. Let's talk about that a little
Phenomenal
bit.
Young Woman.
Young women. So what's that about?
Oh my goodness. Well, Phenomenal Young Women is a safe space that I decided to create a 501c for young girls to have a safe space to be taught to understand the value of being and becoming a woman. And we do it around the 4 different pillars between academics, entrepreneurship, social skills, and health and wellness. And we didn't want to be that one-shot deal nonprofit. You know, we have one event and then they get excited and then like, what next? So we meet twice a month, all year long. This is our break. January is going to be our break because our leadership come together and plan the entire year of what we're going to do. But it's a legacy that I wanted to create for my daughter, but it's in memory of my mom. I lost my mom in 2012, and so our symbol is butterfly. So, so we want to always remember her. That's how she comes back to visit me, as a butterfly. And the girls are phenomenal. You'll be amazed. Speaking of mental health, they share things that you'll be surprised. So it's a great space that God has allowed me to create for young girls. And they share some things that's why I said what I said earlier. We talk about school, but we want to talk about community, all the places that they have access to. We need to be alert and aware because they need us more than ever. So that's why I'm so excited of having this opportunity to create this space for young girls.
Wow. So Tajla, if there's a young lady out there and in somewhere, and that's in need of some encouragement, what would be something that you could share with them? Why don't you share with the audience?
My greatest encouragement that I can give is that you're not alone. There's someone out there. Just allow yourself the opportunity to be still and pray, and God will send them to you. And if it's us at phenomenalyoungwomen.org, come find us.
Awesome. Thank you, Taj. I admire what you're doing in our community, and keep up doing what you're doing. Don't get sidetracked. Stay on course. You are doing a great work, and it's well needed here in our community across this country. So we just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for following Chef Kendall. Our next show coming up will